We will be starting our next session soon. This is the last. Not the last. I will say it's not the last. We will be continuing on after another. As our society president, Hassan sir already declared that in upcoming June and then the next September there will be two big meetings. So those who are interested to become member of our society, they can collect a form outside this room, and membership policy is that first of all you have to be the general member of the society, and after 2 years you will become the life member if you want. And what are the facilities? If you need to ask what are the facilities, in this meeting you can ask your friend, those who are the member of the society, they set 500 taka. That's the advantage, as well as you will get regular information through your email. That's why I am requesting those who are interested for becoming the BSU member, they can collect the form sitting outside this room, and after 2 years you will become a life member if you want. So now is the time for starting our last session. This session is very again in our individual life practice. Every day we want to see these days and different types of pathology. There will be 2 lectures, one from Professor Lee from South Korea and the last one from Professor Wan from Taiwan. First of all, may I request Professor Lee to deliver his valuable speech. He will be talking about contrast enhanced ultrasound application to liver disease. Professor Lee, please.
Thank you for your kind introduction, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to talk about the contrast enhanced ultrasound about the liver disease. This morning, Professor Kim already told us about the CEUS awareness. So now I just show some liver messages, and I also mentioned briefly about the between things. I'm very sorry that I have several kinds of movies on my slides, but I don't know why. But there are different type of movies in my slides, but I don't know why. But only half of movies that were here, so I'm very sorry I cannot show all the movies today. But fortunately, I can reduce the lecture time for work together. Yes, first I'd like to introduce the ultrasound contrast agent. We have 2 kinds of first generation and second generation contrast in ultrasound. But the first generation contrast agent currently not available because it's very fragile elbows. The harmonic signal harmonic signal here, you can see here. Harmonic signal means the ultrasound signal emits from microphones. And usually the frequency of the harmonic signal are double the frequency of the transmitted ultrasound frequency. So the harmonic signal generated from the first generation contrast agent is due to microphoton destruction under high mechanical index. So we need to wait time until the microphoton refill to release the liver after once the microphoton destruction. So we had to perform intermittent scanning. So when it performed the CEUS first generation contrast agent, this is technically very difficult, but usually when we perform the first generation sound, we can see the very strong harmonic signal images. So when you perform the image successfully, the image is very good. But unfortunately, the only first generation contrast agent is Leatherist, and it is not produced anymore for the Bayer now. Second generation composed of inert gas and shells, so it's not so fragile. And the harmonic signal generated by the second generation contrast agent is due to microbubble oscillation on the low mechanical index. So we don't need to try to wait until the microbubbles sleeping in the liver. So we can perform real-time continuous scanning when we use the second generation now. So it's technically easier, but the harmonic signal is not so strong comparing with the first generation. And here are some kind of second generation microcontroller from many companies. This is Sonaview and Sonajoy. More detail about the second generation. Second generation consists of a small sphere inert gas plus outer shells, 2 to 3 micrometers. Inert gas containing this kind of inert gas in the center, and outer shell consists of a phospholytic layer, and the boundage between the phospholytics prevent the blockage, and so improve the stability. So if you use low mechanical index, this can show they become more stable and more soluble. This slide shows the mechanism of acoustic emission of the ultrasound contrast agent. The response of the contrast agent is very variable under different acoustic pressure. If you use low acoustic pressure, contrast agent generates a linear vector scattering. It is not harmonic signal. If we increase the acoustic pressure around 50 to 100 kilopascal, low mechanical index, it produces microbubble oscillation and generate non-linear backscattering. This is a harmonic signal, and we increase the pressure up to around 500 kilopascal, and it's a high mechanical index. Disrupt the microbubbles and generate strong harmonic signal. So currently, only second generation contrast agent is available. So we can use low mechanical index imaging with second generation contrast agent. And low mechanical index is a kind of near-time continuous scanning around 0.6 to 0.5 megapascal. So transmit the ultrasound oscillate the microbubbles, and then the microbubbles generate non-linear backscattering harmonic signal. This slide shows the in vivo kinetics of our ultrasound contrast agent. After we inject the contrast agent, we can have a two phases, bachelor phase and post-bachelor phase. So, first generation, second generation, both generation can have the bachelor phase. You can see here, you observe the short harmonic signal over the short period when we use the first generation. And when you use the second generation, the harmonic signal you can see the longer period of harmonic signal. Anyway, we call this bachelor phase because at this phase the microbubbles are located in the bachelor phase. So harmonic signal during this phase reflects the bachelority of an organ region. And so now I have one more phase here, post-bachelor phase. This is very important. It provides a very important information. Sonajoid is uptaken by the Cooper cells. So Cooper phase can obtain the more than 10 minutes following contrast agent injection. So we can observe during the phase imaging a defective area in malignant hepatic lesion because the malignant lesion don't have concept. So this function decreases the sensitivity in detecting malignant lesions. Next topic is the chemical lesion of hepatic tumors. As you see here, the AASA guideline, hepatocellular carcinoma can be diagnosed only with imaging studies. When node is larger than 1 centimeter on ultrasound, is not liver, shows a typical finding, like arterial hypervascularity, artery enhancement, and venous delayed washout. And this kind of using like the MDST or dynamic contrast and MRI, we can diagnose as an HCC only with imaging studies. This slide shows a typical enhancement pattern of HCC on both CT and CUS. And you see here arterial enhancement in both CT and CUS and delayed washout here. And we use the level, so we get very strong harmonic signal, so the unit is very high. This is another case of inconspicuous HCC using sonozoid. So when this is the fusion, I already introduced the fusion yesterday. So this is fusion imaging and MRI and ultrasound. So you can see low simultaneously HCC here behind the hepatic vein, but in ultrasound we cannot see the lesion here. Movie. Here. Here is the high imaging over here. That's what the MRI imaging. And for her face, we cannot see the lesion on the far face. On the couple face, here. Very short time. So you can see the arterial enhancement related washout when we use the sonozoid. This is originally very difficult to find on conventional design, but when we use the sonozoid, we can see the arterial enhancement and washout. You know that hepatic metastasis from the colon cancer is not enhancing at the conventional arterial phase of CT. You can see here, arterial phase CT is not enhancing, no enhancement. But this is the CUS imaging. At 30 seconds, you can see the arterial, very early arterial enhancement here. Next 20 seconds, it is conventional arterial phase, but it's already washout. So metastasis from colon cancer can show very early arterial enhancement and even the usual arterial phase is already washout. So in this study, 88% of hepatic metastasis from colon cancer shows arterial enhancement. And the enhancement pattern is ring in 42%, diffuse 58%. And peak arterial enhancement is around 15 seconds average, and beginning of washout 25 seconds is conventional arterial phase. So this means tender arterial hypovascularity followed by the rapid complex washout in CES is completely within the conventional arterial phase at CT. And so this is moving on to this one, so I'm sorry I can show the movie. Anyway, This is the portal case. You can see a very clear wash of the data division here. And when we look at this clip, you can see the very early arterial dancing region here. So that can show the focal nodal hyperplasia. We use the sonar fluid. Here you can see the central feeding artery and component enhancement. Arterial base here. Concerning artery and the next pattern is centrifugal washout. Centrifugal network pattern. So we call it spoken pattern. But we cannot see the leader of the portal base. For the minutes, we cannot see anything. 10 minutes super phase also is not. So it means that we can only see the arterial initial node, and during the other case it shows isolated. And it shows the central feeding artery and the scopic pattern. So if we see this kind of lesion during the CVS, we can diagnose FMH confirmatory. We don't need any more studies or even biopsy. This is another case of FMH. So this shows better against the pattern, scopic pattern, but it doesn't. With the sonogram. Here's big mass here. This homogeneous image into the arterial base. Okay. Next, and you can see the arterial supply from the surface into the liver. We call this a basket pattern. 1 minute. Isolate point. You cannot see the vision. So then it is also isolate point. Photo phase again. Isolate point. Like wash out. Anyway, you can see that this kind of basket pattern, even in ACCC, adenoma and other tumors shows this kind of basket pattern. So it's very important to understand the clinical situation when you see this kind of basket pattern. It can be an ACCC or it can be adenoma. So it is clinical situation is very important. But ACCC usually shows the leg washout, but you see here adenoma is isoechoic or slightly hypoechoic, so it can be differential point. Hemangioma shows the sleep enhancement pattern very well. Type 1 shows peripheral global enhancement and centrally field impact on this type 1 decoupler. The second part we call the high flow hemangioma shows strong rapid enhancement during the third cases. Strong rapid enhancement. High flow hemangioma type 2. Type 3 we call slow flow hemangioma, shows no enhancement or minimal enhancement with a bright dot or a great slice of obliteration. Then we call this slow flow type 3 hemangioma. So when we use the CES, we can see the same enhancement pattern. Type 1 shows peripheral globular and essentially fetal foot impacting. Type 2, left outer stroke enhancement. Heavy, low, some bright dot here. Only minimal enhancement. We call this slow flow hemangioma. Sonar enhancement so here, peripheral global enhancement here. Peripheral global enhancement, there is a field-in pattern. And here, peripheral global enhancement, and you can see the field-in during the arterial base. 1 minute slightly high grade only compared to surrounding primer. Almost isolated 3 minutes. Okay, so it's like high grade. Because some of the already accumulated a lot of some of the accumulating high tumor, so hemangioma was slightly hyperactive. So hemangioma shows iso to hyperactive relative to the liver in phase. So sometimes it mimics the ACCC because the ACCC shows after the enhancement very well. So this kind of hemangioma shows peripheral global enhancement and red white cells. So sometimes it really scientists, so we need attention. Next is guidance for interventional procedure. Here is a tiny enhancing region in the lateral segment. After phase, tiny region, first phase, like Rochelle. Keep slight high intensity and has a positive diffusion restriction and hyperinflation on the top of the phase. So this is size 30 centimeters, but we can diagnose this ACCC. So when we use the fusion imaging, we cannot see lesion here clearly compared with the corresponding site of the MRI. But we can estimate here maybe allocation of ACCC. But we have to make sure the location if we want to do the allocation. So we inject the somazoid, then you can see artery enhancement here, and inject area here, 2 minutes, and Cooper phase also we can see the effect. So we can make sure that this is ACCC. So we try other formulation and performance the other application completely covered. Other applications to liver disease, I just mentioned about the post-transplant liver. This application under investigation, so I talk about the post-transplant liver. Hepatic venous suppression. When we perform the liver living liver transplantation, we usually deconstruct the middle part vein to drain the anterior cemetery. So when the middle part vein usually occluded after liver transplantation, we can see the arterial hyperemia and the decreased peak parenchymal pressure involve the territory. Here we can see the transplant liver. And this area is the arterial segment, and the involved area shows the arterial enhancement and slight lower content here means decreased parenchymal enhancement. So when we see this finding, there may be a congestion in this area because due to the obstruction of hepatic vein drainage. This is the movie of the web, so I can show the typical finding of the arterial hyperemia and the peak decreased peak enhancement. This also is a movie physical work, so this is cutting out the occlusion case. When we do the first to the Doppler ultrasound, and first we do ultrasound, that we cannot see artery after liver transplantation. Next step is the CES. And we need to CES appear, we cannot see the arterial flow. After the division of the hepatic artery, we can see the division against the arterial flow here. I'm sorry, I cannot show. This is the last slide. The heart bleeding or heart action. A huge amount of arthritis related to transplant liver. And if you're on the CUS, then you can see here contrast agent. It means the leakage of contrast agent from the liver, so it means the bleeding of heart action. The summary, CEUS is used to protect the characterization of cardiac tumors, guiding interventional procedures, and evaluating best clinical practice in patients with liver disease. So has a additional advantage of the second generation of Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Professor Lee, for your nice presentation. Actually, in my country, yet construction also not started, but hopefully, for research purpose also, we can start thinking from now, because it is very helpful and it is very much helpful with the CT and MRI. Especially some cases here, he mentioned, especially for hemangioma, high flow hemangioma is sometimes very difficult to differentiate from HCC. So, as a nuclear medicine physician and ultrasound specialist, sometimes I become facing such problem, large hemangioma, that is some diagnostic dilemma on CT, on MRI, even on private CT, not conclusive enough. And we don't have contrast and ultrasound, then what we should do? There is one answer. There is one answer. That is 99M technetium level red blood cell scan can confirm you hemangioma. 100% confirmatory technetium level red blood cell scan. And the hemangioma size, if it is more than 2 cm, it is very helpful. So this is for your guidance information. Thank you, Professor Lee. And now I would like to welcome Professor Wang. He is from Taiwan. For the last lecture, already we have learned a lot. He invited us in this seminar, and he will be talking about ultrasound evaluation of the kidney. Professor Wang, please start.
I'm going to present the last topic on the last day of the Congress. Usually, for such a situation, for the last topic usually will be very, very hot topic, or either the topic will be very boring. I think the topics maybe is very boring to you. So if any of you, you're going to sleep, go ahead. Don't have a feeling of guilty feeling, okay? Just go ahead and sleep nicely. Regarding the topic, I hope more or less will be helpful to you. The introduction, my experience, report, behind the focal region, complex math pitfall, and summary and take message. The introduction, as compared to liver and other solid organs, focus mainly region and relatively for study by ultrasound, CT, and MR are relatively rare. A clinical and lab finding are non-specific, and its accurate diagnosis with regular study is difficult. I believe majority of you are experts in the ultrasound scanning. You just spin or scan to the front scan at the left quadrant to the mid-axial line or posterior axial line. First, we must have to know about the etiology splenomegaly, usually due to liver cirrhosis, infection abscess, malignancy, leukemia, hepatitis, amyloidosis. You could find that in more than 8 years, I could only collect 53 verified case, excluding the favorite or post-traumatic hematoma. So, this is a live scan, also called a patient approximation letter. I wonder, maybe it's difficult for you to get the patient with solid splenic mass for us to scan, for us to learn. The study shows the benign to malignant ratio is 1.2 to 1. And those are all the benign splenic lesions that we encounter in our experience, including cyst, abscess, lymph. Those are the most common. The other include hemorrhage, hematomas, spontaneous rupture, tuberculosis, lymphangioma, and hemangioma. This is our statistical data. So just to keep on the focus, what kind of ultrasound characteristic, ultrasound pattern will be helpful for you to differentiate between benign and malignant with those p-value, significant p-value. First, of course, inadequate massive calcification will be benign. The other one is when you encounter any hyperechoic or mixed lesion, those lesions are more likely to be malignant. The third is any solid nodule with target-like lesion or target sign. Firstly, you have to consider that is malignancy until proved otherwise. The number 4 is lesions with high echoes and shadowing due to gas or calcification. In that situation, all those focal lesions are significantly more likely due to benign lesion. Ultrasonographic finding of benign plasmatic focus when lesion you can appreciate here. It is a solitary and versus multifocal diffuse. If you are asked to give answer, is that more likely to be benign or malignant? It's more likely to be benign. But of course, you could also encounter some case with metastasis with solitary nodule. The other thing is whenever you evaluate the splenic focal lesion, I would suggest you don't forget to scan the other part of the abdomen, such as liver, pancreas, especially the retroperitoneum. Whenever you find any mass or lymphadenopathy elsewhere in the other part of the abdomen, you have to consider most likely due to malignant. Splenic cyst. This could be primary true cyst with epithelium lining or secondary so-called pseudocyst. The primary cyst could be due to mesothelial cyst, epidermal cyst. The secondary pseudocyst is mostly due to post-traumatic or like pancreas. In case of acute pancreatitis, the pseudocyst may invade into the spleen. This is the ultrasound image showing the cystic lesion in the spleen, the arrowhead pointing the calcification, catching acoustic shadow. Certainly, this is a benign lesion, and this is the corresponding CT scan. The above image, the image on the left is sonogram, on the right is the CT scan. You can appreciate in this huge splenic cyst, there seems to be the peripheral clearing. The patient has a history of sudden onset of left upper quadrant pain. So we think that there's a hemorrhagic cyst. And the CT scan shows that the content of the cyst is somewhat intermediate. So it is suggested to be the hemorrhagic cyst. Another patient is a young boy. He has a chief complaint of the left upper quadrant discomfort. That means this mass, cystic mass, also it is benign, but it is expanding the capsule, splenic capsule. That will make the patient painful. And this is a CT scan. And this is the finally approved to be the epidermolysis after the surgery. What do you think of this case? The sonogram shows a mass around 4 to 5 centimeters in diameter with indistinct, well-defined margin. And this is a CT scan. It seems well-defined and homogeneous. And this is the intensity showing significant enhancement, significant homogeneous enhancement of the mass. This is angiogram. What do you think of this nodule, splenic nodule? It is called spleen within the spleen, or hamartoma. Hamartoma, that's overgrowth of the mature cell. The hamartoma can occur in many human organs, including lung, liver, kidney, spleen. The synonyms include splenoma, excessive spleen, or nodular hyperplasia. As I already mentioned, if you find a solitary splenic nodule, you can have the confidence of saying the positive p value to be benign is 85%. This is a sonogram, this is a CT scan. You could appreciate there is a highly echogenic area over the spleen. Also, there is no significant dirty shadow. But later, you could appreciate there's a gas contained within the splenic mass. But this is the case of splenic abscess. So whenever you encounter a very strong echogenic foci with acoustic shadow due to gas, consider about the splenic abscess. And majority of these patients, they are diabetic, and mostly due to gram-negative bacilli, either E. coli or Klebsiella pneumoniae. Sonogram shows very well-defined hyperechoic mass, and this is the CT scan, relatively well-defined hypertense. It's occurring in the 56-year-old female, a case of angioedema that's proved by the surgery. Certainly, you could encounter foci of echogenic spore casting acoustic shadow that could be due to fibrosis or granuloma. Those are benign disease. What do you think of this case? The spleen is enlarged, there's some raised shape, hypoechoic area at the periphery of the spleen. This is a case of splenic infarct, a very typical feature. We have encountered some case with so-called spontaneous rupture of the spleen. In case of such spontaneous rupture of the spleen, it could be due to either infection, like in case of malaria, infectious mononucleosis, typhoid fever. Or it could be due to multiple septic emboli, tumor, like angiosarcoma, hemangioma, metastatic hepatoma, etc. It could be also possible to have delayed rupture after the trauma. If the patient has a trauma history, if the patient has sudden onset of very painful sensation over the left upper quadrant, if you see this anechoic or hypoechoic lesion in the spleen, maybe you have to consider the patient is suffering from the delayed rupture of the spleen after trauma. In such a situation, it is life-threatening to the patient. In terms of metastasis, in autopsy, 50% of malignancy have metastasis. To spleen, around 67% is grossly visible. There are many sources. We have encountered some cases of cystic metastasis, including melanoma, that reported in the previous literature, endometrial carcinoma and NPC. If the metastasis is hyperechoic, those lesions are more likely to originate from the ovary or lung. This is a case of myosplenomegaly, showing multiple ill-defined hypoechoic nodule in the spleen due to metastasis. According to our study, 70% has concurrent neoplasm elsewhere in the abdomen. So, if you find any solid or multifocal solid nodule in the spleen, if there are concurrent lesions or finding in the other part of the abdomen, you could highly suggest that it is a malignancy. We have the positive predictive value of 100% in our series. There is a splenomegaly with multiple target-like nodules. As already mentioned, target sign has 100% predictive value for malignancy. It was encountered in around 10 to 15% of our patients with malignancy. But it has been reported that staining candidiasis may be occurred in patients with immunocompromised host. There will be real within appearance in the early phase. Sometimes such kind of appearance will be difficult to differentiate from the target sign due to malignancy. This is a case of colon cancer with liver and splenic metastasis. Hyperechoic or mixed echoic mass is found to have 70% of predictive value for the malignancy. And if there is any extrasplenic lesions, the predictive value is 100%. The spleen is markedly enlarged. The spleen span is more than 18 centimeters. You could appreciate discrete hypoechoic nodule resembling honeycombing appearance in the spleen. Whenever you appreciate such kind of finding, don't forget to consider the lymphoma firstly in your differential diagnosis. Another case of lymphoma showing multifocal or diffuse hypoechoic lesions. In our case, the lymphoma was hypoechoic in 54%, and diffuse or mixed heterogeneous in 22%, and target sign is 15%. Whenever you find many solid nodule, don't hesitate and don't forget to scan the retroperitoneal area. In our case of splenic lymphoma elsewhere in the abdomen by ultrasound was found in 69% and by CT in 77%. That is a positive predictive value of 100%. There are a number of complex focal lesions that could be either benign or malignant. Those are the differential diagnoses. I believe that all of you can get those differential diagnoses on the website or in the chapter, in the book. There's a splenomegaly. There's a complex mass over the lower core of the spleen. The patient has fever. So in such a situation, you could just use the fine needle to make an aspiration and do the culture. You could easily find the etiology after the culture of the preparation. This is a case of splenic abscess. This is a case of nasopharyngeal carcinoma with metastasis to the enlarged spleen showing complex mass over the spleen. There are several pitfalls. False negative error for splenic ultrasonography. When the lesion is small or when it is isoechoic, the lesion may be overlooked. We have to consider the technical factors, lesion located within the dead zone of the transducer or beneath the lips, the lesion can be missed. There could also be false positive error in case of just splenic lesion. During scan, if you cannot find the spleen, you have to consider the several possibilities. Ask whether the patient has history of surgery, splenectomy, could it be asplenia, could it be citrus inversus, could the spleen be wandering or ectopic spleen, or when the spleen is too small, maybe the spleen is difficult to scan by ultrasound because of the obscuration by the surrounding leaves and gas. This is the case of lung cancer that is metastasis to the spleen. You will appreciate the spleen is large under such a situation. Certainly, the lesion could be easily missed or overlooked. The image on the left, you could appreciate there is a soft tissue free density in the pleural cavity with inversion of the left hemi diaphragm. You could appreciate there is a fibrothorax over the left lower chest, and this is the CT scan. So you could see when you scan the spleen from the anterior or mid-axial line, the nose spleen was completely obscured by this calcification. So it is a feature like this. And at that moment, you suggest, oh, there is a very complex mass over the spleen. That's a pitfall. Another example, image on the right showing, this is a case of huge tumor from the stomach, yeast, and this tumor extends outward and also invading the spleen and pushing the spleen upward. So in such a situation, if you scan from this anterior mid-axial line, you will easily misdiagnose this tumor as a splenic tumor. That is the pitfall. Just example for your reference. What you mentioned, maybe you couldn't find a normal spleen at the left upper quadrant. In case of asplenia or polysplenia, you could find there are several spleen structures over the right upper quadrant area. The other splenic lesion that have been reported in the literature that includes sarcoidosis, malignant phagocystocytoma, echinococcosis, angiosarcoma, amyloidosis. The other include histoplasmosis, Gaucher disease, and gamma ganglion nodule. Gamma ganglion nodule would be happening in case of hypertension, for hypertension. There's a petechial hemorrhage over the spleen and give you an appearance of gamma ganglion nodules. The learning point, the most common malignancy in the spleen are only two. One is lymphoma, the other is metastasis. In case of spleen metastasis of lymphoma, around 70 to 80% of patients may be associated with tumor or lymphadenopathy as well in the abdomen. So don't forget to scan the rectal peritoneum. Ultrasonography can detect 88% of focal lesion evident on CT image. According to our daily practice and experience, infarct are the most commonly overlooked lesion. A summary, a solitary lesion with an echo pattern or echogenic foci with gas or calcification are more likely benign. Multifocal or diffuse solid lesion associated with the target sign or extrasplenic abdominal mass elsewhere are suggestive of malignancy. This comes to my end of this my presentation. Finally, I would like to say Dhanyavad.
Thank you, sir. And lastly, we could pronounce the word Dhanyavad. So it is very, very appreciating. So here we got our leading professors, experts, very eminent professors from the abroad. They invited us in different way. Now we would like to start the session and observation. This is the last session. And I would like to request all the participants, after this passion and observation, there will be a closing remark. Please don't leave this room. It's my honest request to stay, because there will be two short speeches from Professor Hassan, who is the President of the Society, and Professor Kanubala. Because these two key persons, since before, made this conference or workshop fruitful. So we must be grateful to these leading professors, and they are respected to all of us. So please stay in this room. Without hearing their finishing words, please don't leave this room. So now, may I request to parents the session of profession. Here it will be conducted by Professor Lee, Professor Wan, Professor Dr. Niyaz Mahmoud Haidar, Dr. Jarvis Bhaduri, and me too. Please enjoy this session. But we should keep in mind the administration, so we will be very much helpful. Thanks again, Professor Wan, for your brilliant presentation. So now we are looking for the routine examination of the liver and spleen. Probably this case, yesterday you saw this case, the biliary obstruction due to calcified roundworm in the common bile duct. And today we will see again the spleen and liver architecture, routinely how we can assess the architecture of the liver and the spleen. Now we can start. First of all, I would like to show the liver first. So I usually recommend that you need to arrange the which organ you see first and then next. So I usually decide to see liver first, then the left lower first, then right low, then right kidney, and then gallbladder and gallbladder and biliary tree, pancreas, and spleen. And that's it. I arrange to see the operation organ. So I decide liver first. So first you need to see the hepatic vein first. So this is like right hepatic vein, middle hepatic vein, left hepatic vein. So the reason we need to see the first hepatic vein first is to detect the presence or absence of a bronchial syndrome. So you can this patient, the hepatic vein is a patient, and then you can see the portal vein here.
we can see following thrombosis previously. If the patient has large ATCC, sometimes we can see following thrombosis previously. And sometimes if this is a very infectious, it's very large, sometimes we cannot live with them, but we can only see a following thrombosis. So we need to check the following thrombosis. So if the following thrombosis, we cannot find any tumor in the liver, but in this case we have to pay attention if there is very inferior to ATDC. So anyway, this patient has no local lesion in liver, so I recommend that you need to see all liver as much as you can. So you check the segments 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. So for example, in lateral segment here, we can see the lateral segment 1, 2, and 3. Showing the segment of the liver. So the segment of liver. So usually the segment can be divided by hepatic vein first. You see here is the hepatic vein. So this area is the left hepatic wall, and this is the area is the right hepatic wall. And this is the right hepatic vein. So this area anterior, and this area posterior. And here is left hepatic vein. So this is the hepatic vein. So this area is the median segment of 4. Then here is the lateral segment. And you can see the break to segment 2 upward, because straight upward. This is polar left polar vein, and this umbilical portion of the left polar vein, and this break is segment 4 polar vein to segment 4, and here we can see break to the posterior superior aspect. So break to the posterior aspect lateral segment is segment 2, and you see the polar vein anterior inferior. So this is segment 3. So usually segment 3 located in the posterior superior area of lateral segment, and level of lateral segment. Segment 4 is not the biggest, and segment 3 is located in anterior lower area. So you can see usually the upper area is segment. You can think that the upper area is segment 2 and lower portion is segment 3. But if you need to locate the lesion exactly, you can trace the product. So if this is near to the product vein segment 2 product vein, the lesion is near to segment 2 product vein, this is located in segment 2, and this the lesion is near the product vein segment 3, because we can locate in segment 3. So if the lesion, small lesion between the segment 2 and 3 is located in between segment 2 and 3. I told that right hepatic vein divides the anterior segment of the segment. So, and the anterior segment consists of the segments 5 and 8. The upper portion is segment 8. The lower portion is segment 5. So it is divided by the thorax. Transverse, slightly scanning of the liver, and this is thorax. So, and you can see this is right hepatic vein, bigger hepatic vein. So this area is the upside of the transverse thorax vein. That is transverse thorax vein, and upward this area
middle and the right part vein, and the top side of the vertical polar vein is 7.8. And this is the plane, and the downward, vertebrae divided like before, downward. This area may be 7.5, because this is right part vein, this line is the part vein, and forward here, so this is by right left side for leather. So right part vein for leather. So this is anterior segment, and right downward this is segment. Side upward here, middle part vein, right part vein is on the 8. Downward set forward vein, the downward for leather, and maybe right part vein. So this is segment 9. Okay, posterior segment, this is the segment, low portion is segment 6. And this is forward vein. Over the side of the forward vein, this area, 7. Here is the right side vein, and posterior segment. But this is the top side of the forward vein, this is segment 7, and downward forward vein, and this area. Right side vein, this area, 7. We can find like this. And this is for the posterior as well. So you try to see all negative. There is some limitation in the dome area here. This is very good to see the liver because there is no aspect of the lung. But there is an aspect here. It's not the liver dome. But if it's not the liver dome, it changes the patient position. Having you change the patient upright, upside down, upside up, then you can see the liver move downward. Or sometimes, so you can see better the dome area of the liver. So if you not the liver dome area, you need to change patient position. Then you can see better the whole liver. But sometimes it's if you try to see the whole liver, but sometimes you cannot see the whole liver because the lung, there's poor something, there's too much power gas or too much lung gas, so sometimes you cannot see the whole liver. But anyway, you have both sides from liver. Thank you, sir.
So now we observe the hepatic segment by Professor Lee. He might be short as the hepatic segment. So Professor 1 will show furthermore. So we have time constraints, so under 5 minutes we can have a look.
For the ultrasound anatomy of the liver, we are using the so-called Carina terminology. It is based on the functional anatomy. As Dr. Lee already mentioned, the left hepatic vein is an anatomical landmark between the medial and lateral segment of the left liver. And you could see over this area, this is the ligamented venosum. This is also a very important landmark for this is the segment 1 or for the row, and this is segment 2. So ligamented venosum is also a very important landmark for ultrasonography. This landmark for segment 1 and segment 2. In addition to the so-called left hepatic vein is the anatomical landmark of the medial lateral segment. Sometimes you could find the ligamental tears. This is the ligamental. This is the ligamental. This is the ligamental. Between the lateral and medial segment of the head dog. we could very appreciate the ligamento venoso. And this is from the center scan. But this is the inferior cave, and this is the ligamento venoso. The structure between the IVC and the ligamento venoso, this structure belongs to Cordeiro. See the spleen goes here through the mid posterior extremity to get the maximum span of the spleen. Measure the spleen span is around 7.8 centimeter. In Asian population, in Asia, there's a report. Whenever the spleen span is more than 10 cm, you have to consider there's a important splenomegaly. If it's over 11 or 12 centimeter, definitely there's splenomegaly. The spleen span is a very important mark to assess whether the spleen is large or not. To my experience, whenever the spleen becomes very, very large, due to splenomegaly, if the spleen is around more than 17 or 18 or 20 centimeters like that, first you have to consider the possibility of hematopoietic disorder or lymphoma. That's also one of the critical points that we have to remember. And regarding the focus plate agent I already mentioned, we have to see the pattern of the focus lesion, the number of lesions. All this will help to you to nail the diagnosis. That's my first comment. Thank you.
Thank you, both of speakers, for nice presentation or nice depiction of the images. আপনাদের সবার মনে রাখতে হবে যে লিভারের সেগমেন্টগুলো খুব ইম্পর্টেন্ট, তবে সেগমেন্ট 7 যদি কোনো থিওরি টেস্ট পাওয়া যায় এবং সেগমেন্ট 7 এ যদি কোনো লেশন থাকে বুঝতে হবে এই সিস্টেম বেশি।
Now we are at the last end of our program. We have to spend 2 days, very busy 2 days, very compact. Also very tiring, very helpful. May I request the President of the Bangladesh Society of Ultrasonography to come in the class. Professor Mizanul Hasan. Please give a very big hand. I don't know how far you are benefited by this workshop. But one thing which is very much inspiring, that seeing your enthusiasm, I myself also become very much enthusiastic. And I wish my age is already 30 years old. When we started the Bangladesh Society of Ultrasonography. So this is not a suitable time to give any very deep lecture. Just I want to say you that we can arrange a dais, we can arrange machine, we can arrange speaker, we can arrange food, we can arrange everything. But every time I told that the most important thing, most important component of any program is the audience. That is the you people. If there is everything, but there is no audience, then the program is completely flawed, unsuccessful. So it is you who have made this program successful. So we just saying this last part, I would like to request Professor Mizanul Hasan to just
close this workshop. Professor Mizanul Hasan, President of the Bangladesh Society of Architects.
Thank you, Professor Bala. I am really surprised to see that at 5 o'clock, still the participants are sitting even at the last row. Actually, this is amazing. And this is very, very unusual, as Professor Bala has mentioned. We have attended many workshops this time at home and abroad. Usually what happens, in the first day, the hall is full. In the afternoon, it is half. And at the end of the session, especially in the last session, only the speakers and organizers are there, no participants. But I think this is very exceptional that you have shown your keen interest, and from the society's point of view, we are very much encouraged to see your activeness and your keen interest for our program. So I once again, on behalf of the society, I thank all the participants, and as you have seen that we already circulated one short notice. I hope that all of you got that notice that from now, from Center of Education of Water Medicine of Ultrasound in Medicine and Biology, we will try to organize this sort of workshop regularly. So please keep touch with the society, and I hope with your active participation will be arranging many more workshops like this. And before concluding, I must thank our foreign experts, especially the UPA President-elect Professor Kim and ASU President and other dignitaries for their, what should I say? I have no words to express my sincere thanks for them. You know, they have come from long way just to attend this workshop, and we have seen that these last 2 days, that how sincere and hard working they were. They have taken so many beautiful lectures, and after lectures they have gone to the corner room and they have demonstrated the patients. And actually this is also very unusual. Usually what happens? Usually the experts come, they give one lecture, and again he or she goes for sightseeing. But this is also unusual for our experts. They are sitting in our workshop for the last 2 days, and many of them will be flying this late afternoon. So on behalf of the society, I thank you also for coming to Bangladesh, and I hope we will be meeting once again in Bangladesh on next in World Federation meeting in Australia. And I hope many of you will be joining in Australia in World Federation meeting.
Next year, APSU Beijing.
And also we have APSU meeting in Beijing, which is close to Dhaka. So please prepare for Beijing and then Sydney or Melbourne. And then Melbourne. So with these 3 words, thanking you all once again. And before closing, if I don't mention the staff who worked the last 2 days, especially the NIRMAS, who has given permission to use this beautiful auditorium, their staff, and audiovisual people who are doing very hard work last 2 days. So with our staff, they also deserve some special thanks from the society. So,
within the process, right?
And the Philips healthcare system, they have provided us the machine for demonstration of the students. So please give a big hand to Philips healthcare also. So I think it is already 5 o'clock. So thank you all. I declare this workshop closed. Thank you.